2016, 2017. The years reporters lost their minds, showing themselves to be more deranged every day. Reporters, liberals, really, can you please try and explain to where it makes sense what you think is the Russian conspiracy? Did the hack happen? Yes. I have no arguments on that. Do we know what information Russia got? One would guess at some point Democrats would notice and stop it. If they copied the whole network, then why have we only seen the Podesta emails? What was Russia's aim? To get Trump elected? Damage Hillary? Or did they even care who won? Then consider, your side claims it was to get Trump elected. Okay, let's go with that. Explain how Putin could have any hope of success. You are not talking about the mechanics. You are talking about strategically released information to get individuals not to vote. Because that is why Hillary ultimately lost. 40% did not vote, and I do not believe there are many Trump voters that stayed home. Few voted for either candidate. Instead, they voted against a candidate. Why do you think Bernie was so strong against Hillary? He was the only opponent. He was the anti-vote. It took all of Washington to stop him from defeating Hillary. The media in Washington belittled, insulted anti-Hillary voters, so they were motivated to vote. Are you telling me media has been directed by Putin? If so, then why is it you're blaming Trump? The only state that turned out massive for Hillary was California. That is why she won the popular vote. Not because of election tampering. Conservatives, give it up. Just fear. The media version of Trump was meant to make him look intolerant. So again, they turned out to vote against Trump, not for Hillary. Yes, do the investigation of the hack. It must be done. If clear evidence exists, then impeach. However, media is again muddying the waters so bad with all the innuendo from leakers and strategic twisting of intent that at this point I am unsure of anyone I could believe to offer evidence. Who even still has a claim in the media to integrity? We need a strong media, not the deranged one of the last 18 months. I agree the administration needs to get out any contacts made with Russia, whether it was for the campaign or for any other reason. That doesn't scream conspiracy. It is just as possible Trump knows there is nothing there and making decisions based on that knowledge. Trump knew Democrats would use the firing of Comey for points. Who didn't? The media has played that interview so many times. He clearly said, he told himself. Trump knew that much when he said he knew it was a fake conspiracy. He just did what he thought was right without regard to what Democrats in the media would do, because you need proof to convict or to impeach. That can be portrayed as scared, or it could be a sign of innocence. Media is hoping for scared, but they still need just a bit of evidence. Okay, this whole conspiracy makes no sense. And I just want to add in one last thing. The whole Trump called for Putin to release the emails mess. You might think Trump is a fool, yet you insist Putin can read minds. Don't you think he at least could come up with a better way for Trump to give orders? So what is it? Is Putin a mastermind or an idiot? He can't be both. Just for once, will someone from the left articulate how this conspiracy could have happened so that it makes sense? I have completely refuted every one of the insane ones. So come up with a narrative, just one, that had any real hope of getting the voters to behave. Are you telling me that Putin understands American citizens better than the media? All I ask is just one tiny sliver of evidence. Not any unnamed sources or twisted words. Unnamed sources with documents. That would be something. But we have seen nothing. No real proof of this amazingly inept conspiracy. The left will buy this. It is better than facing the fact they bought into the media commentary and ignored every reliable poll in the news media that was given for 3 months. So this is the problem the media in Washington has. They can sell to liberals easy. They want to believe, but Democrats are usually about 45% of the population. For impeachment, polls have to tank, and so far Rasmussen and Gallup has risen each day for at least 2 weeks. You can only cry wolf so many times. How many times has the media claimed the campaign is dead? That we still have one more shot at Trump so he won't be president? Or every leak is the one that makes impeachment happen? Each time media yells this prophecy of an end to his presidency, they lose more integrity. They need to stop acting deranged. But after 18 months, they haven't caught on, and I doubt they will anytime soon. Since media has been failing in reporting polls, I will attach the 2 weeks of numbers for Gallup and Rasmussen. May 17th, Rasmussen in The Economist has him approval at 39%. May 18th, he's at 39% still with Monmouth. And on the 19th, Gallup has him at 38%, while Rasmussen has him at 44%. On May 22nd, Gallup has him at 37%, and Rasmussen has him at 41%. Didn't change very much, even with all of the media onslaught. Gallup is at 37, while Rasmussen is at 46. Now, Rasmussen just keeps going up. As for Gallup, I think it is up 2 points today. Nothing yet on the national news. Big surprise. May 24th has Gallup at 38% approval, and Rasmussen was at 46. It's still rising and still nothing on any news source. This is also where Fox News has them at 40%, and there are other ones as well. May 25th, Gallup has them at 39%, and Rasmussen has them at 48%. Not a lot of change today, but that is also good considering all the insane commentary from Washington and the media. Gallup today broke 40%, but Rasmussen fell to 46%. Mixed bag. Again, though, considering the insane media coverage, this is amazing to watch. This, to me, is an example of the worst form of journalism. A poll has Trump at 40%. That is true. There's actually 2. And in this sentence, she's using the Fox poll, which did drop from 45 last week to now at 40%. The catch is the Gallup poll is also at 40%, and it was at 39% just the day before. So here's a question. They continually claim Fox is fake news. And as far as I know of, Rasmussen and Gallup is actually considered pretty reliable. And yet they grab from the poll of Fox News, which they say is fake news.